So I'm putting this together for Skate Bunch, and I was reminded by the hateful and very rude words of, what's his name? Ed, Sparked Ed. I don't know, I forget his last name. Anyways, so what I did was I took one of these Go Fast rings. This is just a spacer that goes in between the frame and the motor. This one is famously built for the Diamond Audio D6, which I processed probably about 200 of them. And I saved the rings because I wasn't sure what we were using them for. Sometimes I would add them up, or sometimes I'd get them powder coated different colors and things like that. And this one I just kept silver. And then what I did was I took it to the machine shop and I had them drill and chamfer out the 5-inch hole pattern. And so then what I do is I put these bolts. This is just a, what is this? It is quarter 20 is 2.5. And then so what I end up, this is my new bigger tube. It's a larger diameter than the one I've been using. It's a little more difficult to cut. I may have to go in there on Saturdays to use the boys at the machine shop, their special cutter, which is made for tube cutting. They use it for putting together a bunch of antennas. So, but when I went to the scrapyard, they had this larger diameter one, and I thought this might be a little better for maybe larger woofers that need a little more surface area to be a little stronger, that we can, when we squeeze these together. I basically just cut these on a miter saw, 12-inch miter saw, and set up a block of wood as a guide, as a stop. So that I just go all the way forward, cut it. A lot of them, they just jump out. I need to figure out some sort of way to clamp them down, or again, it's better if I just do them at the machine shop. But I wanted to get these done for Skate Punch because he's got ants in the pants. But basically I made them a little bit long, and then I came back and got them all to spec, which is right at 35 millimeter. I think I did plus or minus 0.1 millimeter. And then, let's see, yeah, and I controlled that with the disc grinder, the pneumatic air grinder that I use to clean frames. So what we're going to do is basically put these in here. I'll just show you. So this is an idea that I came up with. And I like to use solutions that are open source, cost effective, readily available, and, maybe even you can find the parts to do it yourself. Again, my goal is ubiquity. My goal is not money. Money is easy. You just go rip off a bunch of people, especially old people. And there, it's on. And so then we're going to come back with either a star washer or a lock washer and a nut, or even a nylock. It depends on what they have at the hardware store. So I don't have time to go all the way up to Copper State, so I'm going to have to go to A.C.E. and just buy a box of 100. So it's just a standard quarter 20. A couple of years back after COVID, I switched to a lot of American standard hardware, not because it's better or anything like that. It's just that Copper State wanted to focus on, I guess, M.A.C.K. So that's all they have. And so I just been trying to work with that, even though, of course, the international standard is metric, but again, and that's what I prefer, but sometimes you got to work with what you got. So there it is, 35 millimeter standoffs. And so there's just enough room to get the bolt in here and then a little ratchet. So now I've turned a frame that is not removable into a removable top assembly. And the whole idea of a removable top assembly I branded as M.A.C.K, M-A.C.K, which is Modular Audio Concepts and Kinetics. And the idea is to bring removable top assemblies to everybody, to make them ubiquitous, where they're everywhere. So that's the idea behind this. And so that's why you don't need the TI frame to make something removable. So I'm going to do this with that DD frame. There's a DD 9500 that I'm working with. And then this is also for Skate Bunch, and another one for Michael Avita. So, yep, it's a great solution. And then this is an 18, of course. We're going to use the 9.2 quad-leaded spider with a single 1 ohm coil with the leads doubled up, 4-gauge spring terminals. But again, you'll see all that when you see the demo video. Love you guys.